bigger than himself, and who had need of a friend. To those who understand life that would have given a much greater air of truth to my story, for I do not want anyone to read my book carelessly. I have suffered too much grief in setting down these memories. 6 years have already passed since my friend went away from me with his ship. If I try to describe him here, it is to make sure that I shall not forget him. To forget a friend is sad. Not everyone has had a friend, and if I forget him, I may become like the grown-ups who are no longer interested in anything but figures. It is for that purpose again that I have bought a box of paints and some pencils. It is hard to take up drawing against at my age. At my age, when I have never made any pictures except those of the boa constrictor. From the outside and the boa constrictor from the inside since I was 6. I shall certainly try to make my portraits as true to life. As true to life and possible, but I am not at all sure of success. One drawing goes along all right, and another has no resemblance to its subject. I make some errors too in the Little Prince's hate. In one place he is too tall, and in another too short. And I feel some doubts and doubts about the color of his costume. So in fumble along as best I can. No good, no bad. And I hope January fair to middling in certain more important details. I shall make mistakes also, but that is something that will not be my fault. My friend never explained anything to me. He thought perhaps that I was like himself. But I alas, do not know how to see sheep through the walls of boxes. Perhaps I am a little like the grown-ups. I have had to grow old. Chapter 5. As each day passed, I would learn. In our talk, something about the little prince's planet, his departure from it, his journey. The information would come very slowly, as it might chance to fall from his throat. It was in this way that I heard on the third day about the catastrophe of the baobabs. This time, once more, I had the sheep to thank for it. For the little prince asked me abruptly, as if seized by a grave doubt. It is true, isn't it? The sheep eat little bushes. Yes, that is true. Ah, I am glad. I did not understand why it was so important that sheep should eat little bushes, but the little prince added, then it follows that they also eat baobab. I pointed out to the little prince that baobabs were not little bushes, but on the contrary, trees as big as castles, and that even if he took a whole herd of elephants away with him, the herd would not eat up one single baobab. The idea of the herd of elephants made the little prince laugh. We would have to put them one on top of the other, said, and then he made a wise comment. Before they grow so big, the baobabs starts out by being little. This is strictly correct, I said. But why do you want the sheep to eat the little baobabs? He answered me at once. Oh, come, as if you were speaking of something that was self-evident. And I obliged to make a great mental effort to solve this problem without any assistance. Indeed, as I learned, there were on the little princess planet, as on all planets, good planets and bad planets. And bad plants, good plants and bad plants. Therefore, there were good seeds from good plants, and bad seeds from bad plants. But seeds are invisible. They sleep deep in the heart of our sister trees until one is seized with the desire to awaken, then it will stretch itself and begin timidly to push a little sprig inoffensively upward toward the sun. If it is once a sprout of radish or the sprig of a rose bush, one would let it grow. But when it is a bad plant, one must destroy it as soon one recognized it. Now there were some terrible seeds on the little princess planet, the seeds of the baobab. The soil of the planet was infested with them. A baobab is something you will never be able to get rid of.